and shake. Adjust your camera so I can see you. 5 push-ups, shake them out. 5, shake them out. All 5.
Everybody shut down at the same time in March, basically, and nobody, we had no idea what we were going to do, because originally they said they were going to shut everything down for 2 weeks, and we'd be back open in April, and that didn't happen. So we didn't have any students. We weren't even thinking about getting started, coming back. We figured we would be back sometime in April, but that didn't happen. So we went out to some of the other martial art business owners, and I met together, and that's where we discussed the idea of doing Zoom. So I came back and told Ms. Thomas that we were going to have to do virtual classes. So we started doing the virtual classes in April. And we had the majority of our students stuck with us. We did have several of them, probably about 20% or more of our students, their parents, decided that they did not want to do the virtual. They said, we'll just wait until you guys reopen. And I think just like everybody else, we were thinking it was not going to be that long. The first couple of weeks, Mr. Mack wasn't with us. It was just Ms. Thomas and I. We didn't want Mr. Mack to have to go through all of the torture that we went through. So he took a break, and now he's been back and has been out. As always, Mr. Mack has been with us from the very start. So we had to make sure that he came back to get involved, to have fun with this too. I know some schools have reopened, but they can't go at full capacity. So they have to do partial students, and they have to do Zoom classes for those schools that are still doing their schools. They have to do Zoom for the students that won't come in, and for the students that are not afraid to come in, then they're doing that. But Ms. Thomas and I decided that we didn't want to do it that way. We have a lot of our students are brought here by their grandparents, okay? And I would say probably about 40% of our students come to class when we were open. Their grandparents bring them, because the grandparents in most cases pick them up from school and bring them here and stay here until either the parents come or they go home with the grandparents. And so, yeah, and they have always said the target rate for this virus was always, was in that 60 and up. And Ms. Thomas and I are close to that 60 and up.
The invitations are in the mornings, and then we check, make sure everybody got an invitation. And then as they come in, we admit them into, first of all, we like to make sure that they're who they say they are when they come on. So, because we don't want anybody hacking us. So we look at the names and make sure that they're someone that I sent them to. If they're not, we delete them out real fast. We haven't had that to happen to us yet.
We've decided we would just keep it going this way. And it's been work, at the beginning it started out kind of rough, because we had no idea how to work the tech, how to use this type of technology. It's for martial art businesses all across the world, basically, we've had to stop and get it and learn how to do. In order to stay afloat or stay in business, we had to retool and figure out a different way of doing business. So we chose the Zoom. We struggled with it the first couple of weeks, where we didn't know exactly how to send out the invitations. People would sometimes they weren't getting the invitations at all because we were having issues with the computer. And it's just been other than that, the old saying, technology is great until it's not working, and that's basically where we are.